Good morning, traders. Welcome to the live trading room. I hope you are all doing great. Let's go through the market and see potential opportunities. Right, I'm on Euro New Zealand currently. Let's start with some potential ones. Euro New Zealand is showing continuation to the downside. I've already shorted Euro New Zealand when it got to this equal legs, so you can look to take it down around these levels. This is Euro New Zealand. Remember, this is still on a bearish trend. Euro New Zealand is still on a bearish trend, so we're looking for continuation to the downside. We have broken below this structure. Let's show you here. Let's get my annotation. We're broken below this structural level. With this correction, it means we're going to see a bit more downside here. So if we're going to see more downside, how far will that downside go? Let's look at the auto here. So we are looking at these three waves here. Five waves down, 5 waves pullback, and we are looking for this to complete the 5 waves, possibly to come and retest this level here. So we're still looking for continuation to the downside. There's another opportunity to take this one to the downside on Euro New Zealand. Okay, so look for that one on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, it's already making a move to the downside. It's an aggressive entry. So just put a stop loss a few pips above here. So that is a trade set up on Euro New Zealand, looking for continuation to the downside. Around these levels, move it to break even, because we can get this one to start bouncing back around here, coming back here before coming down, but you just need to be safe when you get into this level. You can enter at current levels on Euro New Zealand. Right, another one is, let's look at the yen pairs. It was looking good earlier on, but not so much anymore. Let's have a look at New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen actually setting up for further upside. Let's just admit some more people. So New Zealand yen is showing a further upside here. You can look to get this trade set up here on New Zealand yen, looking very good for upside. We're at the bottom on the 1 hour. We've just popped up above 50. A candle close. This current candle closing above the flag is continuation to the upside. Look to take that trade to the upside. That is New Zealand. Audi. Audi is not so clean anymore, but we looked at this one yesterday. We were expecting this one to break above this. It has broken, but it's not looking so clean. But that is the expectation with the Audi, with the New Zealand yen pushing up higher. We'll expect Audi yen to follow suit as well. So let's see how that is going to play out. Okay, so let's run through all of them by group. Let's start with the DXY. DXY is showing a pullback. This is the 1 hour. So on the DXY, we're looking for this to continue pushing lower. From Sunday, it has continued to push lower. We've got what looks like a pullback currently, and we'll be looking for this to continue to the downside. Let's have a look at the indicator. Remember, the structure on the DXY was this one, and we were looking for this one to have made an expanding flat and continue to the downside. There is a possibility that these can make another 3 waves up before we come down, but let's look at the current levels and see what we are getting. Okay, so this is what we have here. If you can't hear me and you are the only person complaining, that means there is something wrong with your internet connection. So you need to check and restart on your side. Okay, if there's more than one person complaining, then it must be an issue on my side. So only one person is complaining. So just respond, guys, if you can hear me clearly, so that the person that's complaining can address his issues. Right, so that is what can possibly happen. But let's have a look here. Let's get in here. Let's drill in here. Let's go to the 1 hour and see what the indicators are showing us. So as far as the indicator is concerned, we are looking this a bit of divergence here, but we are at the top here. We've slightly broken above 50. Are we going to see that make a move to the upside? The chief is already making a significant move to the upside. So let's see. Let's have a look here on the lower degrees. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a bounce here on the DXY. How far will that go? Let's see the 1 hour. We're actually on the 1 hour. Let's have a look on the 4 hour. Are we seeing any downs upside? So the 4 hour is still pretty bearish. So that one, we cannot rely on the 1 hour. So this could still continue to the downside and possibly even retest this level. So we're not going to do anything about that bounce on the DXY for now. We'll just watch it. Okay, so the euro, is the euro reversing? It does not look like a reversal. The RSI is well above 50, although this is at the top, doesn't really matter. Euro can do this and push slightly higher. Okay, so if it's going to push slightly higher, that means the DXY is going to push slightly lower here, as we've seen. Okay, so that's what we're looking at.